talk about basically how you can change people's mind with how you carry yourself. It's something that I didn't realize was even possible until within the last couple years. Let me just paint the scenario for you. So basically, it's like when you're in school and you're doing something, let's say you're in the band or you're in a chess club or something like that. You do something to where people could make fun of you for it. A lot of kids don't understand how human psychology really works, and so they don't really understand that you can change the perception of what you're doing based on how you carry it. So you could be in the chess club, but if you were really good at chess, for example, or you just had such a swagger about you, then that thing would automatically become cool, right? If you're just a cool person, right? If you just carry yourself with some confidence and some swagger and you happen to play chess and you're in the chess club, then all of a sudden it's cool, right? Like imagine somebody with some style, imagine somebody that works out or whatever that's confident and he plays chess as well. Then all of a sudden, oh, he's a cool guy and he plays chess. It's not, oh, he's some dork that plays chess. He's a weirdo. And what it comes down to is whether you own it or not. If you were to be ashamed of it, if you were ashamed in the fact that you play chess and you are embarrassed of it psychologically, you don't feel like it's a cool thing to do, if you feel like it does make you weird, if you feel like it does make you a dork and stuff like that, then you're going to carry that perception in it, you're going to carry that energy, and you're not going to own it, and you're not going to have the confidence. And so people are going to be able to make fun of you for it. People are going to be able to poke fun at you because you're allowing them to. You're opening yourself up, you're giving yourself vulnerability to getting attacked, versus if you genuinely thought that playing chess makes me smart. Playing chess is something cool because it takes some intellectual prowess, it takes some memorization skills, it takes stuff like that. If you have some reasoning and you think that it's genuinely cool, it's a good thing, then you would be like, what? No, chess is cool, bro. Or you don't even feel the need to defend it because it's like, yo, I play chess, I like chess, whatever. Like if you carry it as if there's nothing wrong with it, then all of a sudden it makes people step back and be like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess chess is pretty cool, or I guess chess is pretty smart. Because most people that are making fun of you for playing chess, for example, don't know how to play the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it really causes out of insecurity anyway. Plus, you have to know that people that are making fun of you for stuff have insecurities. That's the only reason why they're doing it. And so I apply this to myself because I play chess personally. And I played chess for a long time, even in high school and college and stuff. And people tried to make fun of me for it, like they did. You know, people would be like, what the fuck, this nigga playing chess? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? You playing chess, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, people literally did that. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm playing chess. This shit is hard, bro. Like, you see this shit, you know how this shit moves and da-da-da-da. Then they take all these different openings and all this shit. Like, if they care to ask about it, I would explain it to them. And then all of a sudden, I'm just known as a dude, I just play chess and no one gives a fuck. And people just move on with their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't make fun of me for it. They're just like, oh, yeah, he just plays chess. That's just part of who I am. Like, if you're just being authentic yourself, if you just own it and say, this is part of me, I like doing this, then it's just part of you. And if they like you, then they'll accept that you play chess. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it comes down to. All it comes down to is just being authentic and just being somebody that's worthy of respect, or just being somebody that is liked. And then everything you do, people will like it. It's very simple, actually. But it takes some high level insight to get that, though. It's hard to figure that out when you're in the mix, when you're in high school and stuff. If you haven't had any of that experience. My other example of this is with this right here, this little rat tail, this little dread that I've been growing. I've been growing a dread in the back of my head. You've probably seen other videos for like a year. It's been damn near a year, if not probably about 10, 11 months or something like that. I've been growing this thing, man. It's been getting longer and longer. And and people definitely have commented on it, and people do say stuff. No one ever makes fun of it. No one ever teases me to my face about it. You know, I mean, if you tease me while I can't see it, then whatever, I don't care. But no one has come up to me and made fun of me and laughed at me, trying to make fun of me or embarrass me in any type of way, because I own it. I'm like, yeah, I'm growing it out. I think it's cool. I just want it to be different or whatever. Like, I have a reason, and I just own it completely. I'm like, yeah. They're like, what the heck is in the back of your head? Oh, it's a little dread I've been growing for the last thing, whatever. And it's just like, then no one has anything to say. If I was, nothing, if I try to cover it up, try to put a hat over it, try to put hoods over it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then that makes it a completely different story. Now it's something that they can poke fun at you for because you're insecure about it yourself. You have to be completely secure in the shit that you're doing. And so then people can't make fun of you for it because you already are so secure in it that any fun that they make of you, it wouldn't do anything. If somebody were to try to make fun of my rat tail, because it's like, I'm doing it for a reason. There's a reason I'm doing it, because I like it. My reason for me liking it is more important to me than the reason you don't like it, or the reason you feel the need to try to poke fun at me for it, to the extent that there's any reason to do that, which there isn't. But those are just two things, bro. And just anything else too, my glasses, sometimes the way I speak or whatever. Like, there's a lot of things you can make fun of me for, but no one ever does. Like, no one ever makes fun of me for anything, because I just own everything. Like, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. There's nothing to make fun of, really. And people used to do this, though. This is a difference. The reason I brought that stuff up is because this is a difference between how it was in high school. I remember, this is one specific thing, bro. When I was in high school, my freshman year, and this was in middle school too, I had an Android phone. I forget what it was called. It was an LG. Oh shit, forgot about that. So at first, a quick backstory. At first I had a Samsung Note 2 or whatever. It was because my mom and my dad both had that. And when they would get new phones, and then they gave me their old phones, but they didn't put a SIM card in it anyway, so I couldn't call nobody. All I could do was play games on it, and it had no Wi-Fi or whatever. And then I got to high school and I upgraded to an LG, and it actually could call. I got my SIM card in there and all that. And it was LG. It was a pretty big phone, honestly. And same thing, I'll just play a lot of games on it, whatever. And bro, when I had that LG, bro, I got crucified, bro. I got fucking tore to pieces, bro. I was literally scared to pull out my phone. This is a true story. This is true story. Whenever we'd be in a gathering, right? Whenever there would be a lot of kids sitting around talking, you know, sharing stories, whatever, eating food, I would not pull out my phone, bro. I promise you. I swear on everything. I literally, even if I had to call somebody, even if I had to check a notification, even if I wanted to watch a video or whatever, or listen to a song, like I would have I had AirPods too, which was another point that people would tear me apart for. But I was literally scared to pull out my phone because everybody else had an iPhone. Literally every single person had an iPhone except me. I was the only one, and I had an Android. I had this LG, and I couldn't FaceTime. I had the green messages. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. I didn't have the iMessage games. I didn't have any of that shit that everybody else had. And so it got to the point where I was literally scared to pull out my phone, because every time I did, every single time I pull out my phone, somebody would comment on it, and somebody would laugh, and somebody would do, and I just like, I couldn't take it at that point. Like, I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know how to own it with swagger. And so I would get embarrassed. Like, people would laugh and stuff, and I would just sit there, and I didn't really have anything to say. And so it was just embarrassing. And so I did not pull out my phone ever, bro. Even if I was listening to music with my AirPods, if a song came on that I didn't like, I did not change it. I had to sit there and listen to it because I was too scared to pull out my phone and change it manually. And I remember one time specifically, there was a fight. There was a fight in the little main room or whatever, main lobby. And everybody had their phone out. Everybody was like, oh shit, I'm going crazy. And I didn't pull out my phone out because I didn't pull my phone out because I didn't want to record that shit, because I didn't want to get crucified for my Android. So I missed out on that. I missed out recording like fights, and I missed out recording certain memories and stuff, you know what I'm saying, from my early high school days. And so that was just something that I really did not know how to own. I didn't really know how to carry it. And so I let it derail me. I let it hold me back from getting people's phone numbers, calling people and texting them to hang out, creating memories, recording memories and videos and stuff. I missed out on all that, all because I was too scared, all because I didn't know how to own it. If I were somebody that had a strong sense of self at that point, and I knew who I was, and I thought I was a cool person, and I thought I was who I am, and I didn't have any problem with who I was, then I would just pull out my phone. I would just have it. It's just a phone. Like, it's a phone regardless. It doesn't matter if it's Android, Apple, whatever. It's just a phone at the end of the day. And so I would just carry it around like there's nothing wrong with it, because there is nothing wrong with it. And so that's why I'm telling you, bro, if you have anything that you feel like is embarrassing, maybe a certain hairstyle, maybe you wear glasses and stuff, and maybe you don't have an iPhone, you know, stuff like that you can get made fun of for, I would suggest a few things. So here's a few things you can do. I'm gonna give you a couple tips. One thing you could do is, I thought of this the other day, but you can build credibility in something. And what that means is you get a little bit of ethos. And specifically in high school, the good things to build credibility in are being fit, like working out, and some type of athletic achievement. Those are two good ones to go for if you're in high school, because those give you some physical presence. It gives you something external and tangible that people can see and give you respect for. That means a lot in high school, because not everybody has a lot of things that you can respect in high school. You know, that's why little things matter, like how somebody dresses or the car that they have or whatever, because no one has any real achievements yet. You know, no one has really accomplished shit yet. So any little thing that sets you apart can greatly benefit you. And the other thing is just to work hard at something. So I guess it's the same thing, but just to work at something, get a goal, some type of goal, and then just work at that, and then have that as your main priority. What that does is it detaches you from school shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really big in high school. If you can detach from school stuff, you'll be in the top percentile already. Like just from that alone, because so many people in high school are wrapped up in high school, wrapped up in all the little stuff that high school has to offer, all the little cliques and all the little trends and trying to be popular and all that shit. If you have something outside of high school that you care about and that you're working towards, that will set you apart, because then you won't really care about what you're doing in high school. So if you have a little Android, then like that doesn't even matter. You have your mind on something else. You don't have your mind solely on these interactions you're having. And so once you do that, you build up a little bit of confidence, and then the shit that people say in high school just doesn't mean anything. Nothing that anybody says that's against you means anything. That's the mindset you gotta have. That's what you want to get to. That's what you should be striving for. Most people, and that'll put you ahead, because most people ain't even doing that. So yeah, the point of this video is just own everything that you got going on, everything that has to do with you, your situation, everything. Like, take full accountability and take full ownership. It makes you bulletproof. Like, anything you say, if you say it with enough confidence and enough ownership, there's nothing really you can say, because the person already knows, and they already are fully aware, and they fully own it anyways. Insults and embarrassment only works when the person being insulted is insecure about it. If the person's not insecure about it, then it just doesn't work. Like, what if somebody were to try to clown you for breathing? It's like, you know that breathing is perfectly fine. You know that breathing is perfectly needed for life. So you wouldn't get offended by that. It's like, that's just stupid. And it's the same thing with anything else. Same thing with my glasses. Same thing with my rat tail. Same thing with everything that I got going on. Same thing with playing chess. Same thing with any little thing that you can make fun of me for. I fully own it. I'm fully aware of it. And it's just stupid to me. If anything, I'm looking at you and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who are you to be saying something to me? You know, if anything, if I were to say anything, if I were to even give a fuck, that's what I would say. I'd be looking you up and down. I'd be scanning you. But anyway, that's what you got to do. Just own your stuff, say it with confidence, and that's how you avoid embarrassment. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you later. Peace out.